I found a recording of myself sleeping in a room I'd never been to. The door opens, she walks in, strokes my hair, and whispers, "One day, you'll stop fighting this. I need your voice." It started innocently enough. My best friend Maya bought a new phone with a high-quality microphone. She said she wanted to record our memories, late-night talks, inside jokes, spontaneous laughter. I thought it was sweet, nostalgic even. But then I noticed something strange. She wasn't recording the laughter. She was recording my pain. Every time I opened up about a fear, a secret, a moment of vulnerability, her phone was always nearby, always recording. And she'd replay those moments over and over, like she was studying them, like she was learning me. The first time I felt uneasy was 3 months in. We were sitting in her car after a terrible day. I'd just broken down about my ex, how he used my insecurities against me, how he twisted my words during arguments. Maya held my hand. She listened. She recorded. 2 weeks later, we had our first real fight, and she did it. She repeated my exact words back to me, word for word, in the same broken, vulnerable tone I'd used that night in her car. "You always do this. You make me feel like I'm the problem, like I'm not enough." But I hadn't said that to her. I'd said it about him. I froze. "Maya, how do you remember that?" She smiled. "I remember everything about you." After that, things got worse. Arguments became echo chambers. Every time I tried to defend myself, she'd pull out some old confession, some private moment that I'd shared, and weaponize it. She knew exactly what to say to dismantle me. It felt like she had a script of my weaknesses, because she did. One night, I stayed over at her apartment. She fell asleep early. I couldn't. My mind was spinning, replaying every strange conversation, every perfectly timed accusation. I got up to get water. Her laptop was open on the kitchen counter. A folder labeled "Us" sat front and center. I shouldn't have clicked it, but I did. Hundreds of audio files, all labeled with dates, times, emotions. Fear, March 14th. Anger, April 10th. Breakdown, May 9th. I clicked one. It was my voice, but the sentence wasn't mine. "I don't trust anyone anymore, not even Maya." I never said that. She had cut, spliced, and stitched my words together, creating entire conversations I never had. My voice, my tone, but her script. My chest tightened. I clicked another file. I think I'm losing my mind. Another. I wish I could disappear. Another. I don't deserve love. All me. All fake. Then I saw a subfolder. Outreach. Inside were screenshots, messages sent from fake accounts, using my spliced voice clips as audio messages, sent to my boyfriend, my coworkers, my family. She was pretending to be me, starting fights, ruining relationships, isolating me. And I had no idea. I heard her bedroom door creak open behind me. I didn't turn around. "You weren't supposed to see that." Her voice was calm, too calm. I spun around, laptop in hand. "What the hell is this, Maya?" She stepped closer, hands in her hoodie pockets, eyes soft, like she was comforting a child. "I'm helping you." "Helping me? You've been manipulating everyone around me." She tilted her head. "You don't understand. People hurt you. I'm fixing that. If they're gone, you'll only have me. That's safer." "You're insane." Her smile faded. "Don't say that. I'm leaving." I grabbed my phone, my keys, my jacket. I bolted for the door. But as I reached for the handle, she said something that made my blood freeze. "You won't leave. You never do." I stopped. "What?" She pulled out her phone, played a recording. It was my voice. "I'm not leaving. I'm staying. I trust you, Maya. I always will." I never said that. She grinned. "You did. Last Tuesday. You just don't remember." I ran. I went home, locked every door, blocked her number. I thought it was over. But that night, I couldn't sleep because I kept hearing my own voice in my head. You just don't remember? What did she mean? I grabbed my laptop, went through my own phone, my photos, my messages, trying to piece together what was real and what wasn't. Then I found it, a video file I didn't recognize, buried deep in my cloud storage, uploaded a week ago. The thumbnail was dark. I pressed play. It was me, sleeping, in a bed I didn't recognize, a room I'd never been in. The camera was stationary, positioned on a nightstand. The angle was deliberate, intimate. I watched myself breathe, shift, murmur something incoherent. Then the door opened. She walked in, Maya. She sat on the edge of the bed, stared at me, then reached out slowly and stroked my hair and whispered, "One day, you'll stop fighting this. I need your voice. I need you to stay." She leaned closer. "Don't worry. You won't remember this either." The video ended. I looked at the room in the video again. The wallpaper, the furniture, the lighting. It was her room. I had never slept at her house, but I was there, unconscious, vulnerable. How? Then it hit me. The drinks she always made me when I came over. "Try this tea. It'll help you relax." The nights I felt strangely exhausted after seeing her. "You should nap. I'll wake you up." The mornings I woke up in my own bed with no memory of how I got there. She had been drugging me, bringing me to her house while I was unconscious, recording me, studying me, stealing my voice. And I never knew. I didn't call the police, not yet, because I realized something. She didn't just want my voice. She wanted to become me, and if that was her game, I'd play it better. I started recording her. Every conversation, every manipulation, every lie. I spliced her words just like she did mine. I created a file of her confessing to everything, using her own voice. Then I sent it to everyone. Her family, her co-workers, her new friends. I made sure they heard her say, "I've been drugging her. I've been pretending to be her. I need her voice. I need control." Her life unraveled in 48 hours. 3 days later, I got a package. No return address. Inside was a USB drive. I plugged it in. One video file. I opened it. It was me, sitting in her room, awake, smiling, holding her hand, and saying, "Thank you for showing me how to disappear. Now it's my turn." I don't remember filming that, but my voice was clear. My smile was real. And in the reflection of the window behind me, I saw her, standing in the doorway, watching me, still recording. I haven't heard from Maya in weeks, but every night I check my phone. And sometimes, just sometimes, I find new recordings of me in rooms I've never been to, saying things I don't remember. And I wonder, how many versions of me are out there now? How many voices? How many memories that aren't mine? Maybe she was right. Maybe I never left. Maybe I never will. If you enjoyed this dark revenge psychological horror story, subscribe for more true betrayal stories and cinematic horror narrations. Drop a comment if you've ever felt like someone was studying you a little too closely. And remember, some friends don't want memories. They want control.